Halo teman-teman, apa kabar semuanya? Apa kabar? Halo teman-teman, apa kabar? Lagi bertemu lagi dengan Ega Prasetya Erlangga. Oke. Salaman ini untuk para komunitas semuanya. Oke teman-teman, hari ini kita punya game baru yang berjudul The Witcher ya, The Witcher 3 episode pertama ya. Ya, The Witcher 3. Ya. Ya kita main yuk. Baru episode pertama. Ya teman-teman, aku atur dulu kamera. Oke, kita lanjut ya teman-teman ya. Oh enggak ya. Jangan lupa pencet tombol subscribe. yang karakter utama siapa nih? Ada bilang binatang apa tuh? Lobster kah? Dia tidur loh, dia nggak nyadar.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Dengerin cerita.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Apaan? Judi loh. Ini kan cewek yang tadi. Iya loh. Jangan bilang karakter utamanya dia. Apa lagi? Dia tuh tahu objek kan?
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I missed you. A lot.
And I missed you. But we'll have plenty of time to make up for that. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Isn't there something you ought to be doing?
Kita ke depannya teman-teman. Kita ke depannya. Biarin deh. Di sisiran. Kamar mandi. Iya, kamar mandi. Ada buku nggak? Cek dulu kali ya. Cek dulu kali ya teman-teman ya. Cek aja teman. Oke. Kita save dulu ya teman-teman ya. Save dulu. Ya save. Save. Ini bikin baru. Slot. Oh ini ya. Oh. Oke. Oke. Save-nya ada. Praktis.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Ada pintu keluar. Ada kunci. Jangan bilang kuncinya ini. Ini di bawah tanah loh.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
Berarti ini ayahnya nih. Gambarnya keren.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master.
Oh, guru
These
ya.
lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. I've been taking notes on ghouls and al-ghouls. Wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true, but you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in a circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Al-Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please. I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall. What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Siri, cut it out.
Run into trouble? Should I turn back and help you? Fast! Na 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 na. Don't bother me, Geralt. I'll trip and fall. Oh no. Vesemir's got that look.
What did you expect?
Don't bother me, Geralt. I'll trip and fall.
Ini siapaan nih?
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Let's skip straight to free training. No point going over the basics again.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri?
Jangan bilang.
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
Hindi keluar.
What the?
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she
Teman-teman
nagging
gambar.
you about something?
Jelas kayak abang
True
ikan
to
nonton
life, indeed.
film. Gambar
We'll
filmnya keren.
find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri.
Oh, nama
Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
Oh, berarti bukan monster aja,
No.
teman-teman.
The Wild Hounds appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
Kalau bahasa Inggrisnya devil.
It was just a dream.
Technical.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet
Ini
soon.
ceritanya teman-teman hampir
Will
sama
be
kayak cerita
busy.
Good of War. Hampir sama.
Nothing else to guide us there.
Ceritanya.
What's this
Bahkan Good of
postscript?
War pasti
I
teman-teman
still
tahu lah.
have the unicorn?
Abang Ika sebenarnya Abang Ika nggak suka loh teman-teman, nggak suka game yang berjudul Good of War. Nggak suka. Abang Ika pernah main, tapi kebanyakan mati. Kalau Good of War ya. Nah kalau ini Abang Ika belum pernah main. The Witcher belum punya. Belum pernah main The Witcher.
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. The trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there.
Ini harusnya
Wait, hear that?
I smell it. Ghouls.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
kemana nih? Kita mau pergi kemana, weh?
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Faster. Come on. Now.
We going? Help me! Help!
Mati. Guru. Mati kan? Berdarah.
How's it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gue orang baik loh.
God, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Untung lu hidup.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Oke, gue kepengen nanya apa ya? Bingung.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now
ada
this.
Gurdian di sini, teman-teman. Gurdian itu semacam kayak
Here.
prajurit Gurdian.
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Woman?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Kita
Move it. So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
And too, we need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc in the garden. Lad went missing one day, so Folk Maggie Wixton that was hunting nearby started poking him arseholes. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Freak.
Right, so it were. Except it was some drowner that had sucked on the kid. sewed his head back on. More than this, they laid his corpse to rest.
What? Take that down before there's trouble. That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there. This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
Lu kebanyakan
My arse it is.
absen bang. Patrick. Halo baby. Halo sayang. Patrick. Patrick. Bang Ika soal Good of War. Bang Ika belum punya ya bang. Ya Patrick.
Witches.
Akhirnya. Soalnya Bang Ika pernah main Good of War.
I'll not drink with all the lost freaks.
Pasti tau lah kebanyakan kalah. Ya Patrick.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here.
Kalau soal
Armies just
Good of
passed
War,
through.
mohon
Now a
maaf.
griffin's prowling about.
Harga Good of War, harga game
Already
yang
had the pleasure. One mean beast.
lumayan
Mean? Lightweight for a
mahal.
hunter to
Ya.
put it.
Abang Ika nggak mampu
Claude
beli.
Lena
Kalau
so
punya
bad
Abang Ika
pulled
belinya
things 1 foot in the
yang
grave.
harganya
That does
sekitar
no good to wallow in misfortune.
1 jutaan.
How can I be of
Yeah.
service?
With a
Kalau
drop of
soal Good of War
vodka for
Abang
me.
Ika, aku
And
nggak
you?
bisa beli.
Something to wet your
Ya.
tongue?
Ya mau Patrick ya. Soalnya Abang Ika lagi nggak tertarik sama game yang berjudul Good of War ya. Mohon maaf ya.
Looking for a woman, raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white, riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to
Ini
forget this one.
ceritanya bagus teman-teman.
Plenty of travellers
Ternyata
about, though.
bagus ya.
Folk from all
Banyak
over.
orang yang
Might be
suka
worth your while
The
to ask
Witcher ya.
us.
Banyak orang yang suka The Witcher. Ternyata bagus juga ya teman-teman. Jalan ceritanya.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment.
Ada legendaris.
Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the alderman don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame.
Ternyata seru ya
We
teman-teman.
might have done something, but
Game
not
yang
for free.
berjudul The Witcher. Ternyata seru juga.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Kasih apa?
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Bisa beli loh.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Uangnya nggak cukup. Ini harganya berapa? Ada ayam, ada roti, ada apel, ada anggur. Roti berapa? Mahal. Udah. Anggur deh. Habis deh. Ayam deh, ayam utuh. Nggak bisa. Ada ayam. Berapa? Anjir, mahal juga ya. Beli deh. Ini roti deh. Roti. Kalau telur. Apa nih? Yang pengen telur. Telur berapa sih? Telur nggak bisa. Kalau yang paling atas dia apa nih? Ini.
Thanks for everything.
Abang Ika kencing dulu ya teman-teman. Ayam.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
You hear? Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let them measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Passing out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
Oke teman-teman, maaf ya. Tadi Abang Ika kebelet kencing. Oke, lanjut. Oke, lanjut. Kita ngobrol.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Oke. Bini.
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir.
Kita keluar. Gini deh, pintu keluarnya mana sih?
There are 4 factions. 4 what? Factions!
Sections, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war? It's like to be near dawn before you get your gaming and noggin.
Inventory.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted that.
Yes. Well, that was more... Things used to be...
Used to be exactly the same.
Do well not to...
See you later, Vesemir.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Oke, cuma itu doang kan cara yang
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
boleh lah, boleh lah.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Ya boleh lah, boleh boleh. Apa lagi?
Well, it's not a game for everyone. Requires an analytical mind. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off. Don't want your kind here.
Lu mau betal. Oke. Betal.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
Well, I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Not good. Nice meeting you. Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Oke, drink.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Teman-teman.
Yennefer of
Kan suka
Vengerberg.
minum nih. Banyak minum. Gimana perempuan itu? Cepetan.
Never mentioned her
Gue
name.
udah minum
Yet you
nih.
described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
Ya boleh.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against
Siapapun
greatness.
yang menghabisi
Unless,
minuman,
that is, he's as lucky as
imbalannya
I
duit.
am.
And runs into a very
Harus
patient
dihabisi
witcher.
minumannya.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Oke, ayo. Kita minum yuk.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Teman-teman ya. Nama pasukan prajurit ya. Kalau nggak salah. Oh, aku nggak ngecol tentang garrison atau garrison apalah namanya lah. Garrison tuh garrison. Gua nggak tahu. Gua kagak ngerti garrison. Apakah ini nama prajurit?
Son of a ghost!
Menonjok loh.
My gran told me about the Smithfield. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchling that was hunting nearby. Started poking him arse. Then he started twisting and squirming.
Take it easy.
Bam, bam, they knocked his head off. Oh, so it worked.
Let's go.
Some drowned. Sat on
Come on now.
and what to do with it? What did the folk do? Say like they could have sewed his head back on. Word is they laid his corpse. Don't you look at me.
That's it, Roach.
Oh, come on!
Come on now.
What happened to your mug?
Giddy up.
Draw it on. Seek out something. But Tosley said he'd not give his dog this
Oh,
water.
come on!
There's plums that we can have it on the go. Sure to be poisoned.
Don't you look at me.
Not so fast, Roach.
Let's go.
You chew it or swallow them whole.
Looking for trouble? Voidemar, will you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban now. D-E-R-V-O.
Not so fast, Roach.
What do you mean? I know what they named you in your cutting.
Damn,
kind of name is
dear,
that,
stick
anyway?
the bark off the trees again.
Giddy up.
Raining, it's pouring, and Vermeer's snoring. He bumped
Slower.
himself when he went to bed and wet himself. Good morning.
Who told you?
Viper-eyed Hellraiser. Lads! 2 arms!
Giddy up.
Think those plums are wreaking havoc on the
Hey there.
Lads! 2 arms!
Run, Roach.
Oh, come on.
Freak.
Come on, Roach.
Viper-eyed Hellraiser.
Lede vort Nordling. Lede en afvegen. Swaga me.
Anjir.
Let's go! Move it! Let's go!
Come on now. Faster.
Move it!
Let's go. Come on now.
Whoa there, Roach.
Tar dulu ya.
Faster.
Ini pintar.
That's it, Roach.
Jambero.
Go, go.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sugwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Huh. You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
Patrick, jangan lupa subscribe.
Go. Goltais Griffin is Anval.
F. Dorf?
Nee. F. Streda. Passan den Karda.
Es Gisse Erin. Nordest Ulf Heiden en Meras.
Es drug Meiras. Es truven ur
shall guide us to Etunovica.
Deiche Eden Evanese. Es Orden gekeilt.
Mas, Siltovian executed plus. Evan, Sadane. PS bara inkas. Att besätta.
Ekelated at the game. Avon.
Även bedrag. Exekueran troppar med 10 GS-nag.
Nordling?
I will give you such a lashing. I will give you such a lashing. Come on, Enkazer! Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons?
We must requisition a share of your harvest.
Aye, Your Excellency.
I know there is little left in your granaries. But soldiers are meant.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
So long.
We have much work to do here. Quite a lot. Yes? Come on, Enkazer!
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Mm-hmm. Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Mm-hmm. Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
save dulu teman-teman.
This the Irish. Old Riley said it is smart.
Said it style and keen?
What do you want?
Think I fight a Pavilion Nordling, badass Kutulin es.
Calm down, Vetken.
Our Emperor shall guide us straight to Midgard.
Es amor et pestis. Heat. Sugu kagaliches.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
Medetta. Extract.
Leather Nordling.
Out of my way. Valdemar. You in order!
Calm down, Vetken.
We have... Come on in, Kazan!
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Nilfgaard values one thing. Order. Griffin's disturbing that. It's gotta go.
Yes. First I'll tend to the monsters, then to the folk.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Take it easy. Faster. Take it easy. Move it! Giddy up. Come on, Roach. Anyone home? Must be out hunting. trail's fresh. Mislav just left home. You, Mislav?
Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spot. Too late. Attacked another one. Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Sorry. Hope you weren't close.
No, not at all.
So, can you show me where you found the Nilfgaardians? Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
That's it, Roach.
Greetings.
A witcher? You see the notice? Hear about the well?
A well? First I've heard. They're a problem.
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Felt dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
This ghost. Describe it for me. Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off. Please.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Hey! Anyone home? last time I did that little.
Was here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Ground's black, saturated with blood. Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. A camp. Are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably. Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Horse, dog, human. A few months' worth. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other other griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir. Infamous well. Strange. No sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day.
Field is that the other side of the river?
By the wood, or in clinics. Good lad, Master Witch.
Something else you'll be needing.
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
Farewell.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tretogor, hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there. sheaves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
It's close.
Let's still give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Yes.
A crossbow.
Want it in a card game while you run around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow. We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out! It's about to dive! It's fast! Don't let it get away! Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Come on.
Go, go.
Let's go! Whoa! Come on in, Kazan! Let's go! Hey-ya!
Enjoyed at the game.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the Griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Begitu uang.
Or who will be me? Quite Wallace will never believe it.
We have much work to do here. Quite a lot.
Good folk! Murder! What the fuck?
It's raining, it's pouring, and Terminator's snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself in the morning.
Something else you'll be needing.
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
Got anything interesting under the counter? Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fist starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took 'em down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog, said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Wait, tar dulu.
We ain't going nowhere.
Apaan
And
sih?
neither are you.
Kok berantem sih?
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Kok berantem begini?
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
Si beruntung lu diselamatin lo. Betul nggak teman-teman?
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Weh, ini kan cewek yang tadi.
How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
Kita lawan ini ya.
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort.
Nah, kita lawan.
Don't get me wrong, Yennefer.
Kita lawan
I'm glad to see
binatang
you.
legendaris
But I
yang
do
kita
think
kenal
you
itu.
owe us an explanation.
And I shall
Ini,
provide it.
eh,
In Vizima.
ceritanya komplit
Ready your
ya.
horses.
Nih, teman-teman. Ceritanya komplit. Tapi ini ceritanya seru juga. Kopi di atas lah.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
Oke, yuk.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Kita adalah The Witcher. Kiri dan kita mau kemana nih? Mau bunuh siapa nih? Monster, iblis, setan, devil? Gue jabanin deh. Asal lu nggak bunuh gue kan ya? Lu kiri, lu nggak bunuh gue. Ya, ingetin, lu bukan musuh gue. Lu ada temen gue. Itu nggak temen. Asal maksudnya karakter yang bernama Witcher harusnya jangan mati.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning.
Monster ke,
Then.
dragon ke,
But then?
dragon apa ke namanya. Gue harus lari gitu.
Jennifer, how big?
We shall talk of this tomorrow, all right?
Namanya kiri
After the audience.
Oh, kiri Yennefer. Kiri Yennefer.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Kiri itu ya, kiri. Hurufnya C-I-C, R-I-R-I, kiri. Kalau dibaca kiri.
It must suffice.
Think cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Catherine, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
fine. Fine deh. Jangan biar
Fine. Then what? Gonna do my nails too?
turutin
If
permintaan
time
lo dah.
permits. Sadly, the day is short. While the list of hygienic and cosmetic treatments that the gentleman should undergo is really
Dia
rather
salah
long.
satu lu, anggota lu juga.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions. General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time. I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division.
Jenggot harus dicukur.
Before they take you in to see the
Jenggotnya
Emperor,
harus dicukur supaya
some
monsternya
information
nggak
I
bisa
need you to
kenalin
verify.
kita.
It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents
Berarti
unknown. Age unknown.
jarinya harus dipotong.
All insignificant
Verify.
details.
Biar
proceed to more recent
biar kita nih
The siege of
entitas
Lavalette
kita harus
Castle.
sembunyikan.
The
ya.
fate of the
Sengaja
defending
dicukur
commander,
supaya
one Arab.
para monster atau para iblis gak bakalan bisa mengenali wajah kita. Ya udah.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the blade started. Our reports suggested the
Sengaja
dragon
kenapa
was
jenggotnya dicukur
You then
supaya
found shelter in
wajah
charming
kita gak
Fritz,
bisa
and from
mengenali.
there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
Kan dicukur jenggotnya. Vernon join out. Atasku.
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well, Witcher. You forge interesting alliances.
something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again
Ayo,
if it does.
lu nanya apa lagi, gue jawab deh lo.
The infamous summit at Loch Muin.
Lanjutin bego.
You were there.
Lanjutin cukurnya.
And once again meddled in the
Bodoh.
affairs of the mighty.
Help.
Not the way I see it. I helped a friend rescue a child.
Anais was not just any child. She was a pawn in a game you did not understand. You and Roach did not rescue her at all. At most, you moved her from one edge of the board to the other, fanning the flames of conflict.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked.
Ini
So do
pertanyaannya
us both
sulit
a
nih
favor
teman-teman.
and stop moralizing.
Ini
gentleman
pertanyaan
must
ini
sit
jangan
still.
sampai
I'm
salah
almost
nih.
done.
I'm afraid I might find that
Game over.
difficult. Because,
Game over,
from what I
selesai.
know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
Sip. Teman-teman ini yang mana nih yang nanya nih? Atas atau bawah? Tolong ya. Tolong dijawab. Atas atau bawah? Bang Iga nggak tahu nih. Kalau aku pilih atas, aku takut salah ngomong. Ya. Kalau di bawah, Abang Iga masih ragu nih pertanyaannya. Tolong teman-teman subscriber, aku mohon tolong jawab ini. Aku nggak tahu sumpah nih. Tolong bantu Abang Iga, please, aku mohon tolong bantu Abang Iga. Kalau pertanyaannya Abang Iga shield and skip, dia marah. Kalau aku pilih bawah, Aku mesti ragu-ragu. Tolong jawab dong teman-teman subscriber. Atas atau bawah nih? Gue nggak tahu apa-apa sumpah. Shield and escape atau go God and right coming here. Kalau aku pilih bawah pertanyaan, abang itu mesti ragu-ragu. Kalau pilih ini gue pasti dipenggal lehernya atau dipotong apa digorok lah intinya lah. Aku pilih bawah aja kali ya biar aman ya. Gue pilih bawah.
An old acquaintance more like. Not so close that I felt bad for her, but close enough that I knew she deserved it.
He believes he alone knows what is good and what is evil, and that this gives him the right to dispense justice. Your comrade Letho of Gullet described you so. Quite accurate, I'd say.
My comrade, your agent.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
Aku abang Ega nggak kenal Letho. Bisa jadi Letho itu jahat. Bisa jadi. Kalau aku pilih ini live, ini artinya aku berteman sama Letho. Artinya aku berteman sama Letho. Tapi aku nggak tahu siapa itu Letho. Apakah itu orang baik atau jahat? Aku pilih atas. Aku bunuh dia. Aku nggak tahu namanya. Aku nggak tahu wajahnya. Aku kagak kenal namanya Letho. Pasti dia orang jahat. Gue bunuh.
Well, that alliance has been dissolved irrevocably. I killed Letho and Loch Muin.
So we heard. It's a good thing you did. Saved our agent some messy and difficult work. I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame.
Kalau jahat gue bunuh.
I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt.
Aku belum
Good
pernah
luck with your audience.
wajah yang bernama Letho. Belum pernah.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Clone, black. Wow. Ini kita pilih baju ya. Apakah color, black, atau white cloth? Nah, gue pilih black deh. Biar aman.
Black, black, or black.
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Gua harus pilih baju ya.
Already directly out of Nordling.
Bajunya ada 3 nih teman-teman. Pilih yang mana nih? Yang ini bagus juga. Ini juga bagus. Aku pilih yang tengah deh. Kelihatannya bagus nih yang tengah. Ya. Ini juga bagus bisa. Ambil dulu 3-3-nya kali ya. Aku ambil 3-3-nya dah. Sorry. Ya. Apa ini ya? Apa ini? Sepatunya.
A touch tight in the waist, but it will do. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
Ya, gue bergabung sama lu lah. Biar aman teman-teman, biar aman ya, karakternya biar aman ya. Aku nggak tahu namanya Lekho, apa bisa jadi Lekho itu adalah nama orang, ya oke, nama orang. Tapi aku belum pernah melihat wajahnya, ya. Bisa jadi Lekho itu walaupun nama orang ya, bisa jadi itu jahat. Kalau jahat gue bunuh. Itu aja
A
jawabannya.
studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me.
Kalau jahat.
But tough. When in Nilfgaard.
Aku belum pernah kenalan sama
It's a
Lekho.
saying. So what
Belum
now?
kenalan
Out of my
sama
nose?
satupun.
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away.
Please watch.
Kita harus bergabung sama atasan
Leg
kerajaan.
extended. Hand flat.
Semangat Bang Ega.
Head
Ya,
down.
terima kasih.
Chin to chest.
Wahyu.
The gentleman
Wahyu
reverse.
Ningsi. Nama kamu kayak nama perempuan. Wahyu Ningsi. Apakah kamu perempuan, Dwi? Apakah kamu laki-laki? Tolong dijawab dong.
Wrong. Once more. Leg extended. Hand flat. Head down. Chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of more things.
Kerajaan, teman-teman.
Come with me.
Kita kan prajuritnya ya, teman-teman. Kita adalah prajurit di Witcher. Kita harus membela kerajaan.
The gentleman will address the emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for
Ada di
jest.
sini, tanah
I fear the
kelahiran
emperor
dia.
might not share
Tanah
his
kelahiran
disposition.
dia.
Your majesty will suffice.
Namanya
Spoken loudly, clearly, and
Rivaldi ya,
with respect.
Rivaldi The Witcher ya namanya. Rivaldi The Witcher. Tanah kelahirannya ada di negara Eropa, yaitu Inggris. Kita harus membela kerajaan ya. Seorang raja harus dibela. Kita lahirnya di negara Eropa. Kalau negara Eropa kan Inggris ya, membela raja. Kalau membela raja kita prajurit, teman-teman. Ya, nggak boleh berianat. Nggak boleh berianat.
Yvain Kercher
Namanya
is
Rivaldi
Divine
The
in
Witcher
town at
namanya.
Norwood.
Rivaldi The Witcher atau disebut Witcher. Kita harus membela kerajaan. Membela raja maksudnya, membela raja, seorang raja.
Im Grimmi et Art Kerzer.
Daifen Aden in Karn eb Marvut. Emir var Emreis.
Bau.
Oke.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the order.
Aurelian Namen, Vatgen.
Rival dia Witcher ini tempat tinggal lahirnya di Inggris. Kita harus beri hormat kepada dia. Dia seorang raja, teman-teman.
I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends.
Kita harus beri hormat. Tempat rival dia Witcher ini ya.
Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days.
Namanya rival.
Silence.
Panggilannya Witcher.
My daughter Cyrilla.
Tempat
She's
tinggalnya
returned.
di negara Inggris.
And she's
Kalau
in
negara
danger.
Inggris harus
The
membela
wild
raja.
hunt pursues her.
Seorang raja loh.
You will
Raja
find her
Inggris.
and bring her to me.
Tempat tinggalnya di sini. Dia mau pulang kemana? Adanya diusir sama negara sendiri.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why? Because she trusts you.
She trusts me.
Kita harus
Yes.
menemukan anak ini.
So tell me why you're
Anak
looking for her.
ini
Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always.
Bahasa Inggrisnya devil. Kalau
Enough
bahasa
of this
kita
banter. You will
iblis.
agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I
Kalau
shall
bahasa
pay you
Inggrisnya demon.
more than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Berarti anak kecil ini diculik. Nah, kita harus menolongnya, mencari lokasi penjahat. Penjahatnya yaitu ya siapa lagi? Devil, setan, iblis, pasukan iblis.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have razed.
Kita harus
I'll do it for
mencari
Ciri,
seorang
not for your gold.
gadis kecil.
Your motives do not interest
Itu
me.
anaknya raja.
Only
Kita harus
results.
menolongnya.
Yennefer will tell you the rest.
Nah, kalau menolongnya kita harus
This
mencari
audience is finished.
markas
Never
penjahat. Mencari
Take him
markas
to the
penjahat.
sorceress.
Kita menolong anak kecil loh. Anak raja loh. Seorang anak raja. Anak perempuan tapi anak raja. Ini raja. Nah, raja kehilangan anak perempuan. Masih kecil. Aha.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases.
Wah, wah, wah,
Please be
wah, wah,
close.
wah, wah, wah.
There are many
Jangan
honorable guests in the
sombong.
palace whom the gentleman
Disgusts.
need not bother.
Mentang-mentang wakil raja lo. Ini, raja ini minta tolong ke Witcher menolong menyelamatkan anaknya raja. Yaitu gadis kecil yang barusan di foto itu adalah gadis kecil. Gadis kecil itu diculik sama devil. Atau juga bahasa Inggrisnya demon. Atau disebut demon. Kalau bahasa kita iblis setan.
Evain Kersher is Daithwin Arn in
Kita harus selamatin seorang anak kecil. Anak raja lagi intinya lah. Anak seorang raja. Yang barusan nih dikasih ujuk fotonya di dalam foto. Kita maju nih.
Once the gentleman is done, he should need to retrieve his possessions.
Kalau bahasa kita setan. Kalau bahasa Inggrisnya demon. Demon. Oke.
Not sharpened yet. Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but the
Raja
church of
kehilangan
the
anak,
Eternal.
teman-teman. Seorang raja kehilangan anak perempuan yang masih kecil.
Geralt, that tunic.
Kita
You
harus
were positively
menolong
smashing.
seorang raja.
Dying
Raja
to
itu
take it
nggak bisa
off.
tidur. Kenapa?
I'd consider that a
kecil,
proposition
anaknya
under
raja
different
umur
circumstances.
5 tahun.
One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to.
Diculik sama demon. Demon itu
Now
setan,
do you
iblis.
understand why I am at Emir's
Iblis
court?
setan.
And seems we're in the same boat now.
Kita harus nyelamatin dia.
Siri, she's really back?
Seorang
No
anak
chance he's
raja loh,
mistaken.
bayangin. Seorang anak raja masih kecil, umur 5
That's
tahun.
more or less
5
what she
tahun
looks
atau
like now.
sekitar itulah.
Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
Dulu nih, ini siapanya lagi nih? Tunggu, ini siapanya lagi, bro?
How about that? She's grown up.
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen.
Ada seorang gadis cantik,
A great deal has
lumayan
changed.
cantik. Kita harus nyelamatin dia.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours.
Kita ada dua nih ya. Kita harus.
But let's focus on
Kita ada
Siri,
dua nih
all right?
nyelamatin orang.
Right.
Ada dua.
Amir said the Wild hunts after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Bisa jadi itu istrinya.
Because of me.
Istrinya raja.
You see, I've spent months searching for Siri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods.
Lu enak lu
To
punya
the best
magic.
tracker I know.
Sedangkan gue
I
nggak
must
punya
find her,
apapun.
Geralt,
Ada
before
sih
the Wild
magic,
Hunt does.
magic api doang. Oke.
So where's Siri been seen exactly?
In two places, Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun, your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently. It blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
Kan bukan Yusi lagi, digorok. Jangan sampai salah ngomong nih teman-teman. Kalau salah ngomong game over.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me
Ya, gue
in one
hero.
piece.
Gue pahlawan.
I shall be waiting.
Kalau lu pacar gue, lu harus membela gue dong. Mentang-mentang ciuman lo. Lu bantu gak sih? Iya, itu gerbang. Lu enak lu pakai sihir.
A shame I have no time.
Ambassador Varatra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
Oke, strateginya apa nih? Tolong dijelasin dong.
How's the war going?
Pertama, tolong jelasin.
I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edern was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
Cara ngendap-ngendapnya bagaimana, bro? Itu aja. Ini ada nggak ya tutorial jongkok? Tau kan artinya jongkok, diem-diem, nggak boleh sampai tahu. Kita harus ngendap-ngendap di teman-teman, nggak boleh sampai ketahuan. Caranya lu enak, gampang. Gue nggak tahu pencet apa, sumpah. Oke, gue nomor 2 deh.
What about Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir Var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
Oke. Paling bawah deh pertanyaannya.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet.
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Langit. Ya. Daratan langit. Navigar kayak apa?
Any news from Novigrad?
Daerahnya kayak apa?
Is the free city still free?
Yes. Although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear?
Bukan 14
They seek reassurance
ya, bukan ya.
and scapegoats.
14 kilometer.
The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty,
Ya, Navigen
who started the
sebuah
war,
kota di
who
tepi
profits from
laut.
it. Why, it's obvious.
Jaraknya lumayan
Mages,
jauh.
elves, dwarves, in a word,
Laut.
any and
Kita
all
posisinya
deviants.
ada di tengah-tengah.
I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador.
Kita mau pergi
I've seen a
ke
great deal.
Navigen,
Cruelty, cynicism, greed.
jaraknya
But what is
14
happening there now
kilometer.
concerns me greatly.
Lumayan jauh. Ini pakai kuda loh teman-teman. Pakai binatang kuda. jaraknya lumayan jauh. Oke. Valen bagaimana Valen? Daratan Valen.
things look
Valen
in
itu
Velen?
adalah nama daratannya teman-teman ya.
As bad as ever.
Nama
Perhaps
daratan.
worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood.
Oh, Valen
Armies
ini
have swept through it
perbatasan
several
ya.
times,
Perbatasan
trampling
Naften.
fields, looting granaries, burning villages.
Naften itu warna
Famine
merah.
grips the populace.
Valen itu warnanya purple.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going
Itu
for
adalah
you?
musuhnya iblis.
Not well, to be honest.
Iblis.
Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are
Valen
difficult to
itu
control.
daratannya
We've had
serba
several
gelap.
patrols never return to their
Gelap
camps.
gulita.
Thus,
Satu pun
we've
nggak ada
temporarily
lampu.
delegated authority in this
Gelap,
region to a
teman-teman.
certain Nordling,
Hutan.
a former low-ranking
Ya, seperti
officer in the
hutan
Temerian
tersebut,
army,
teman-teman.
one Philip
Hutan
Strenger,
horor.
better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Oke. Kasih ya. Gua nggak perlu.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Enteng banget ya. Gue yang kerja, lu enak loh. Kita save dulu ya teman-teman ya. Kita save dulu. Abangnya gak lupa save tadi. Kita harus banyak-banyak save gitu teman-teman. Harus banyak-banyak save. Kalau mati enak. Dari sini lagi. Terima kasih deh ya. Ujung-ujungnya gue ntar yang tewas. Ujung-ujungnya gue yang mati.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Sampai berjumpa lagi.
A deserter from the squad.
Ntar dulu nih. Gue naik level nih. Level 3 loh. Kita save dulu teman-teman. Abang Ego udah naik level. Abang Ega sudah naik level. Udah lesetkan ya. Nih kita keluar nih.
Niente mia detra.
Berisik lo. Gua pengen keluar. Apalagi? Oh ya, senjatanya belum nggak ada loh, teman-teman. Jangan bilang senjatanya. Iya, senjatanya nggak ada loh.
Scegliato vin.
Senjatanya nggak ada. Oke. Kelihatannya gua harus nemuin orangnya.
Gwenhard Voglöfchen. Es het een wat gen geralt.
see you.
Senjata gue mana lagi? Gue keluar tanpa senjata. Senjata gue nggak ada loh. Bagaimana
One
sih?
false move and you will regret it.
Niente mia detra.
Senjata gue nggak ada loh. Ini bagaimana?
Luar en Eidfein.
Berisik lu, bantu kagak. Senjata gue mana? Gini deh, kamar gue ada di mana sih kamar? Kita ke kamar yuk teman-teman. Kita nggak bisa keluar. Ya iyalah nggak bisa keluar, senjatanya nggak ada. Senjata pedang, senjata apa kayak namanya? Oke.
Yes, hen es Gwyn.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh!
Kaku. Kamar dulu kali ya. Senjatanya nggak ada. Ini kemana nih arahnya? Lurus.
How do you dye your hair? Is it a brew of parsley root?
Kita kembali ke kamar yuk. Ambil pedang sama apalah baju perang ya. Kamar gue gimana ini kamar gue nih?
Vavort! Luar en Eidfein.
Gua nggak sengaja bro, sumpah nggak sengaja. Gue pusing tau nggak lo? Ambil pedang gimana sih letak senjatanya? Ini deh. Oke, kita ambil pedang ya teman-teman ya. Oke. Ambil ini. Kita ambil ini. Gini. Tadi kan aku pilih ini. Itu salah ya. apa lagi? Oke, kita bisa keluar gitu teman-teman. Udah lengkap senjatanya. Keluar tanpa senjata nggak enak tuh.
Elaine Kershaw is Daithwin Aden Incarn at
Save
Morphle.
dulu teman-teman. Save dulu. Abang Ega kan udah pakai senjata nih ya. Save dulu nih. Abang Ega nggak mau terjadi apa-apa nih.
Till show evai.
Kita keluar ya.
Niente mia deitra.
Oh, oke. Pencet segitiga ya. Kita harus pergi ke sini.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Kita nggak boleh sampai mati nih teman-teman. Udah 3 jam. Oke teman-teman, ntar habis ini udahan ya teman-teman. Habis ini sudahan dulu. Besok Abang Ega mau main game One Piece pagi-pagi ya, jam. Abang Ega belum bisa kan? Besok kita main game One Piece ya, besok ya. Oke teman-teman, hari ini udah dulu, minggu depan kita lanjutin lagi. Ya. Oke teman-teman, hari ini udah dulu. Sampai berjumpa lagi. Kalau kalian suka jangan lupa pencet tombol subscribe, like dan komentar. Abang Ega udah 3 jam ya rekamannya Bang Ega ya. Udah lumayan cukup lama ya. Jangan lupa pencet tombol subscribe ya. Oke teman-teman, besok kita main game One Piece ya. Besok ya. Abang Ega udah capek teman-teman, udah 3 jam. Kelihatannya udah cukup lama ya. Kalau kalian suka jangan lupa pencet tombol subscribe, like dan komentar. Terima kasih atas menontonnya dan sampai berjumpa dan salam anime untuk para komunitas semuanya. Dadah.